Well, snow, rain, ice, you name it, here and even nationally, the winter is making a mad dash across the country this weekend. A massive storm is sprinting from California to New England, dropping heavy snow along the way. Up to a foot could fall over parts of the Northeast, while thunderstorms threaten the Southeast. Kenneth Craig has the latest.
March is coming in like a lion on the East Coast, and it's likely to be a 1-2 punch. The storm's first round coated roads and sidewalks with a few inches of fluffy snow.
It's really beautiful. I stopped and took so many pictures walking in here with the snow.
Drivers had a tough go in one of the oldest cities in the United States, Taunton, Massachusetts. In Philadelphia, crews shoveling sidewalks said the task comes with benefits.
We are plowing, salting, very wet, heavy snow. No need to hit the gym. We got our gym right here.
Michigan's Upper Peninsula has been slammed with snow. Over 200 inches of it has come down this winter. Almost 90 inches of snow fell in February. In Marquette, Michigan, skiers have a bounty and are taking it in stride.
We've had some monster snowpacks this season, and some of us extreme skiers, we certainly enjoy those conditions.
In a sure sign of spring in central Wisconsin, shanties used for ice fishing in frigid conditions will need to be pulled off frozen lakes. It's a logistical challenge.
I can't quite get a truck out there to get her off.
Any vehicle would get stuck in the 3 feet of snow surrounding their shanty, so these fishermen relied on another kind of horsepower to get it done: Amish workhorses, Buddy and Mark.
They did all they could do today, and I'm going to, give them credit for it.
Thousands of snowplows deployed across New York City's 5 boroughs to clean up after that snowstorm last night. In all, about 4 inches of snow fell here in Central Park, but now the city is bracing for yet another snowstorm. That's expected Sunday night into Monday. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, New York.
Back here in Montana, the 3 North I-91 from Harleton to Eddy's Corner has been reopened, but it was closed because of snow and ice. And now joining me is Rob Griggs to talk a little bit more about just the weather lately.
It's the cold. That's the big story now. Skies are starting to clear, but that doesn't mean you're not going to have some visibility issues on roadways because we've had all that powdery snow. Temperatures, though, tonight are going to be just downright scary. We haven't seen 20 below zero in the Billings area for over 5 years, and it will be a record for us tonight. Right now, 28 below standing temperature at Havre, and they've been to 50 below wind chills in the last couple of hours. Right now, a 47 mile an hour, or rather 47 degree wind chill, and you can see everybody's in the double digits right now. It's already brutal, and the night has only begun. Now, if you're looking ahead to the forecast period, yes, we will hit 1 below for a high tomorrow, but it's going to be a very bumpy pathway to get there. Notice we're going to be dropping down to 18 to 20 below zero before the sun really establishes itself tomorrow and we get warmer temperatures. So what's the rest of the work week look like? We'll tell you all about it with the forecast in just a little bit. Zoe?
All right, thanks, Rob. Well, the Republican proposal to continue Medicaid expansion in Montana is nearly ready for introduction. And MTN News has acquired a copy of the almost final draft of the bill. MTN chief political reporter Mike Dennison has the details.
Medicaid expansion, which provides government-funded health coverage to 95,000 low-income adults in Montana, is set to expire in June. Governor Steve Bullock and fellow Democrats say it should be extended in its current form. But Republicans at the legislature want to make some changes, and now we have the blueprint for what those changes entail. State Representative Ed Buttrey of Great Falls will carry the GOP bill. He told MTN News Saturday he may make an additional change before introducing it, but that the current draft is pretty much done. As expected, it will require most recipients to have 80 hours a month of community engagement, which could be a job, workforce training, community service, or other activities. Participants would self-report these hours, and the state would audit those reports. Governor Bullock has been critical of such requirements.
I would say not only does it cost more to administer than provide the benefits, but also significant gains or reductions of access to health care. We're certainly going to have to come together and find a solution that's best for the state and for all Montanans.
The Buttrey bill draft has some new fees as well to help pay the state's share of the $700 million a year program. A 0.825% fee on hospital outpatient revenue, a new 1% premium tax on nonprofit health insurers like the Montana Health Co-op, and imposing the 2.75% state premium tax on the state work comp fund. Expanded Medicaid covers adults earning up to 138% of the federal poverty level, about $17,200 a year for a single person. Buttrey's bill requires participants to pay premiums equal to 2% of their annual income and has a revised asset test that could charge higher fees to anyone who owns considerable assets, such as real estate. And another thing, the bill would place limits on medical malpractice liability for physicians and others. Suffice it to say, the debate over Medicaid expansion will be one of the biggest political battles of the session. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
Both proposals, sponsored by Representative Mary Cafaro of Helena, will be heard before the House Human Services Committee on March 16th. Today, the 36th annual Spring Home Improvement Show provided a warm place to enjoy the day. Homeowners looking for ideas packed both the Expo Center and Montana Pavilion. The three-day show features 650 vendors with possibilities for future projects. The show's producer says this is the time of year to start planning.
There's not a lot to do outside when it's 0 for a high, so it usually brings people indoors and out to the event. Because of the cold, we brought the food in here so people could enjoy it in the comfort of the heat rather than outside. That's one thing, is it's a social event, and when people are out, they like to eat, so let's bring some food to it.
Mark Heaton says a free shuttle is also available all weekend from the upper lot to the show, and the Spring Home Improvement Show runs until 6 tonight, or it ran until 6 tonight, and it finishes tomorrow at 5 p.m. The Habitat for Humanity Restore in Billings has been closed since November 2018. Since then, the organization has been looking for a new place to call home. Q2's Mitch Laggy brings us a look at the Habitat for Humanity Restore's new location.
In November 2018, the Habitat for Humanity Restore suffered a devastating fire at their location on 1st Avenue North. After that, the search was on for a new place to set up shop. They found that place on the west end of Billings at 685 King Park Drive.
I think this is going to be a great location for donors and shoppers. We've got a great amount of space, great amount of natural light. It's in a location that everybody in Billings and throughout the county has to come to for shopping, so we're just really, really blessed and very happy to be in a terrific part of town, to be able to serve the community again.
The new building boasts 18,000 square feet of retail space, 2 showrooms, and 5 docking bay doors to make donating materials easier. The new building will grant new opportunities for the Restore.
We exist to build simple, decent, affordable housing in partnership with low-income families and individuals here in Yellowstone County. We're really excited about this building. For one, it's a newer building. There's a lot more flexibility we can do with things that allows us to get real creative. The building we were in prior was an older building, so it required a lot of extra care. This building is move-in ready. When we make sales, that money goes directly to our home building program.
And the Restore has been out of commission since this fall, but now that they're at their new location, one thing that they're really in need of is building materials. They lost 95% of their last supply in the fire.
We're starting from scratch. We need the community to donate flooring, furniture, appliances, cabinets to help us restore this new building to a place where shoppers can come and take advantage of great deals and help out deserving families at the same time.
In Billings, Mitch Laggy, MTN News.
And Mitch says you can donate materials anytime after next Monday at the Restore's new location at 685 King Park Drive. They have a soft opening scheduled for April 1st. Well, thanks for watching the 10 o'clock news here on Q2. After the break, leaving a lasting legacy. Find out how one woman is leaving a lasting footprint outdoors. And later in sports, it's another championship Saturday night. Divisional and state titles up for grabs. Highlights from across Montana coming up.
You're watching MTN News with Zoe Zandora. Storm Tracker weather with Rob Griggs. And sports with Casey Conlon. This is the 10 o'clock news on Q2, Montana's news leader.